It had been a little over a week at Krome. I was just starting to get the hang of it. The anxiety never left, but I learned how to live around it. So I worked out every day. Pull-ups, dips, push-ups. Whatever equipment we had, I used it. Routine mattered. I played soccer a few times a week. We organized tournaments by nationality. Jamaicans, Haitians, Central Americans. Other days it was basketball. Sometimes volleyball. Anything to stay distracted. The phones were everything. I tried to talk to someone on the outside at least a few times a day, even if it was just for a minute. They always tried to keep me in good spirits. I needed that. We all did. Some nights we played cards, gambling with commissary snacks. Other nights, we watched movies until lockdown. Reading a few chapters from whatever books were around helped me fall asleep. Bunks emptied in the middle of the night. New faces showed up in the mornings. Nobody ever knew when. We just knew our names would be called sooner or later. So we stayed in it together. We talked about our families, the lives we didn't want to leave behind. We avoided talking about deportation. Instead, we talked about what we'd do after we got out. I met a young guy from Nicaragua. He had been through 3-4 different facilities already. Man, he talked about them like vacation spots. And Krome was home. He had just come back from a place in Jacksonville called Baker. But he was in good spirits. Popular. Smiling. Always encouraging everyone still fighting their cases. See, that was life now. Either you let it eat you alive, or you figured out how to survive the waiting. Bright lights waking us up too early, the morning stench from the bathrooms, the slow walks to breakfast. After a few weeks, I got used to it. 'Cause this was as good as it was gonna get, at least until freedom. One afternoon, between pull-up sets, another Jamaican mentioned a place called Glades. He said it was bad. He said it was worse than Krome. Said I'd probably end up there. And he was smiling when he said it. I ignored him. I was just settling in. I hadn't seen a judge yet. Still waiting on a lawyer. Why would they move me when the courtroom was just a short walk away? Moments later, the guard waved us back inside. As I walked in, something wet hit my shoulder. I looked up just in time to see a bird fly past. It had just shit on me. The same Jamaican burst out laughing. Yo, Rasta, that's good luck. Man, it was disgusting. But for a second, I believed him. Why else would that happen to me? Maybe this was a sign. Maybe I was getting out soon. I joked about it in the dorm. Took a quick shower. Asked around for a clean shirt. I didn't need one. My name came over the loudspeaker. I was told to pack my things. Report to the front. I was being transferred. And I was the only one from the dorm. What the fuck? The bird lied. This wasn't what I wanted. But it was time to go.